Khloe Kardashian shows off her toned revenge body for critics who called her the fat one for my entire existence.
Before Khloe Kardashian became fitness obsessed and stepped out of the shadow of her big sister Kim. Before Khloe Kardashian opened a string of successful clothing stores, released fragrances, hair products, swimwear, jewelry, and co-authored 2 books. Before her sudden marriage to the NBA star Lamar Odom caused such a frenzy in the press that she was able to sell the exclusive rights to the wedding photos for $300,000. Kim, on the other hand, well, she got millions with Kris Humphries, I'm just saying. Before Khloe appeared on The Celebrity Apprentice and did well until the Trump fired her promptly after hearing about her DUI.
You're fired.
Before Simon Cowell hired her to co-host the hugely popular X Factor series alongside Mario Lopez, a gig that she got tired of after just 1 short season. Before Khloe gained 46 million followers on Instagram and launched her official app, Khloe Kardashian.
It really comes from like loving yourself from within. If Instagram were to take a picture of your soul, what would that look like?
Khloe Kardashian has been surrounded by the rich and famous folk in Hollywood since day one. Her father Robert Kardashian made national headlines when he defended his friend O.J. Simpson in the televised murder trial. The close relationship between Robert and O.J. still to this day has tabloids reporting that Khloe is O.J.'s love child, and this is a rumor that she has debunked time and time again. She's like, stop it already! Her stepfather, Caitlyn Jenner, was a gold medal Olympian athlete, and her godfather was one of the greatest boxers of all time, Sugar Ray Leonard. But the young girl stood out from her beautiful sisters as the chubby black sheep of the family. She left her high school to be homeschooled because of that bullying and her struggle with her self-image that led to a wild streak of reckless driving, one that would result in her being tossed through a windshield and suffering from memory loss.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Khloe Kardashian, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, we've done a whole bunch of Kardashians. We've done Kris, we've done Caitlyn, we've done Kylie, we've done Kendall, we've done Kim, and I guess Kourtney's next. Let me know in the comments down below who you want to hear about. Oh, Rob, I'll do him. Khloe Alexandra Kardashian was born on June 27, 1984 in Los Angeles, California, to parents Robert Kardashian of Armenian descent and Kris, who is of Dutch, English, Irish, and Scottish ancestry. Khloe, of course, has 2 older sisters. There's Kourtney, there's Kim, and a younger brother who is named after her father. Now, Robert Kardashian was a famous attorney who would become a national celebrity when he defended his BFF, O.J. Simpson, during the highly publicized murder trial. It was actually Robert's Ford Bronco that O.J. fled in, so Robert sounds like quite the friend, and also now an accomplice to murder, now that I'm really thinking about it.
People were really cruel during that time, like they used to key guilty on my dad's car.
When Khloe was just 5 years young, her parents divorced, and the next year her mother remarried Bruce, or Caitlyn Jenner, as we know and love today. Now, Caitlyn already had 4 children from her previous marriage, but the families, they decided to merge it all together and essentially become the modern-day Brady Bunch. Kris and Bruce eventually had 2 daughters together, Khloe's younger half-sisters, Kendall and Kylie. Now that's a whole lot of chairs around the dinner table. And then all of a sudden Kanye West shows up. That's just a lot going on with this family in that house. And then Caitlyn, whoa, yeah, okay, let's move on. Now, Khloe always stood out from her sisters as kind of the chubby one. Also, Kim and Kourtney, they are shockingly small, and Khloe stands at a modest 5'8". Yet next to them, she looks like twice the woman. Correction, she's now looking hot as hell, but we're talking about Before They're Famous. Even as a kid, her teachers would tease her, saying they couldn't believe she was the younger sister of Kim and Kourtney. But her insecurities only made her more of an extrovert, and she would beat others to the punchline saying, okay, I'm the fat, funny sister, who cares? And her humor, well, it was adored by fans of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which is still on today, and people just love her.
Will you pull over? I just want to look at it. I want to take pictures.
No, I'm not going to a sex offender camp.
Khloe briefly attended Marymount High School, a Catholic all-school for the rich and famous, located in Los Angeles. While there, she was quite the athlete, participating in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. But she struggled with her image, and the bullying had her feeling like a bit of an outcast, so she decided to be homeschooled, which she did great at because at 17 she received her GED with honors. Now, being locked in her family home caused her to develop a little bit of a wild side. One day her parents had bought her a car, but she didn't like that it was a used one, so she stole her mother's brand new Range Rover and she went for a joyride with some of her friends.
The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT, California.
She dropped the car at a valet stand and went to a party, and when she returned, well, she found that the car had been engulfed in flames. Yeah, Kris wasn't too happy about that, and I would never fuck with Kris. The bad luck with cars, it continued when she was 17. In 2001, Khloe reportedly suffered a serious brain injury after getting in a car accident where she was thrown through the windshield. The episode, well, it left her with a severe concussion as well as long-term memory loss. Then at 18 years old, Khloe got a devastating blow. Her father Robert had died of esophageal cancer just 2 months after receiving his diagnosis. Now the stress of his death made Khloe's hair fall out, and for some time she needed to wear wigs and then extensions just to, keep it all together. Fast forward a few years and things would take a turn for the better. Well, kinda. In 2007, a tape leaked of her sister Kim doing the nasty with rapper Ray J, and that launched Kim Kardashian into the pop culture stratosphere. With her rise to fame came an offer for the family to star in a reality series on E! Network known as Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This was produced by Seacrest Productions, and the show was a massive hit. Soon there would be spin-offs and everyone was getting in on the fun.
Had I jumped the shark?
You mean the ship?
It says shark.
Why would you even be on a shark?
Maybe you were riding a shark.
The first spin-off featuring Khloe was Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami, which debuted in 2009, and it recorded the sisters cutting loose while living in the Sunshine State. While filming the show, she met NBA star Lamar Odom and began dating him. After the two had only been dating for a month, they decided to get married. An event that was broadcasted in an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and many thought, well, this is probably just some kind of gimmick for some quick press. And when it comes to the Kardashians, well, you can't blame people for thinking that way. Kris Humphries was an actor. Sorry, something really in my throat. It's bad. But actually, it turns out their love, in fact, it was true.
You marry me?
A whirlwind courtship, a surprise engagement. Bring on the drama.
The extravagant ceremony cost close to $1 million and quickly spawned a reality show of its own, creatively named Khloe and Lamar. Among other topics relating to the family and basketball, the show dealt with the couple's desire and struggles to have their own children.
So all I can speak about is my vagina. It's all I know though. I've never seen a white penis. So if you want to show me yours, I would like to see it. I've never seen one though.
Now the relationship, it wouldn't last the test of time because Lamar, well, he fell way off the wagon. If you want to know more about that story, well, I have made a Before They're Famous on him, as well as many members of her family. As for the rest of Khloe's story, well, you know the story because this is Before They're Famous. My name is Michael McCrudden and I do all sorts of celebrity bios on here. I've done a whole bunch of the Hollywood elite, but I also do YouTubers, we do porn stars, we do athletes, and YouTubers, I said that. You know what I mean. Alright, I'll see you guys in another video. Boom! I'm actually, this is a lot of work. I write these as well, just so you know. Alright, bye.
You've accidentally tuned into E! And you're watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians for some reason.